Hi, everyone. Catherine Corona here. Welcome. I'm excited about today's meditation. What comes to me, and I'm sitting here with my cat. There's Teddy. He's purring. He's already got the meditation going. He's on my lap, so hopefully he won't claw me in. So I'm going through boxes. My mother passed away a couple years ago, and I still have a few boxes. The boxes I didn't go through were photographs yet, and I'm going through now, photographs and things like childhood things that she kept, and also things from my grandmother. Oh, there goes my cat. So it's not just going through boxes. It's really going through karma and clearing up the past. Karma means action or things that are set in motion. I've got workmen too going back and forth and back and forth. It's a little distracting, but so karma is, things that are set in motion. It doesn't mean a negative thing. Some people connote that with karma, the word karma, with negative things. It just means action, and things get set in motion. And motion always wants a set of completion, like a chord on a piano. It always wants to go back to the root chord. There's just something that wants to move us to an ending, a completion. And that's true with karma too. So things that you might set in motion, your plans, things from the past, things that you're holding on to, they're always searching for an ending, a completion. And I don't know about you, but me, when things are left undone, I'm not on top of things. I've got things, papers, boxes, things that are just hanging out. They suck the energy out of you. And you're not on top of things, right? It's not clean and clear and fresh and new like when you were a kid and you didn't have a lot of baggage and you didn't have a lot of things weighting you down, like tethering you to the earth. And we can get past all that and have a fresh start and have not things like holding us back and holding us down. And then have that freedom and liberation. Sometimes you have to look at, why haven't you finished things? Why are you doing that? If you're one that does that, not everybody does that. Some people stay right on top of everything. Not the majority in my experience. But I ask myself, why do I do that? And sometimes it's a little bit of fear of the future, fear of being bored, not having enough to do. If I always have something incomplete, then I'm always on the hamster wheel. There's always something pushing me, pulling me, never freedom, never free. And that gets to be an addiction almost. So just something to consider and think about. So for today, I wanted to do a meditation on clearing the past from the inside out. So let's just find that sweet place of stillness inside your consciousness. And let your breath guide you into a flow, back inside the stillness in your heart and in your soul. And let anything that's on your mind, anything that's pushing or pulling you, be released, taken into the radiant light, and made free again. Follow your breath. As you breathe in and fill your lungs, every part, posture straightens up, it goes right into your spine, and breathe out. And as you breathe in, bring that breath up through your belly, into your rib cage, up through your back, your scapulas, underneath your shoulders. Hold it for a moment. And out. And again, a conscious breath from your belly up through your rib cage, and you just push back into your spine and just let even a little bit more air out. And one more just natural breath. And we just invite your heart and all the loving in your heart and your soul and all the truth and divinity of your soul into your beingness now. And we invite anything from the past that's not complete, that's not finished, up to your mind, right in the forefront of your mind, of your consciousness. And we ask that this light of spirit, of divinity, infuse those things that are incomplete with light, that there might be a path forward and with ease and gentleness and support to clearing and cleaning up the past. Maybe it's an unresolved issue of emotions, some place where you were disappointed, you felt maybe defeated, even despondent. Maybe you were in denial of something. Maybe you felt hurt. You didn't get the love that you wanted from somebody, from a few people, from parents, from relationship, from children. And just let the light fill that place, the light of divinity. Let your own consciousness bring loving to that place. Bring forgiveness to whatever comes up in your consciousness that's unresolved, that's not complete in the emotions. Forgiveness is for anything you judged about the situation, the circumstance, your reaction to it, how you handled it. If you thought you could have handled it better, that's a judgment, and that's what you want to forgive by giving love into that, by forgiving the judgment. I forgive myself for judging myself, for choosing that person in my life, for not finishing something, for whatever you need to let go of, to give love into, to give forward. Let's release it now into loving. And any ideas you had that you didn't act on. So anything in your mental level that's unresolved, something you wanted to do, something you wanted to achieve but didn't finish, a thought you had, a creative idea, but you didn't quite get it done. Moved on to something else, but is still hanging on in your consciousness somewhere. Let's just let it go. Be in the present. Now, anything in the physical, any boxes you have, any papers you have, any clothes that need to be donated, any excuses you have for not doing it, that you don't have the time, you've got to do other things are more important. Just let that go. And ask for a clear path forward on releasing those things, on finding support for yourself in releasing those things, cleaning up those boxes, those things, those papers, asking for support in some way, hiring someone to help you, or asking for a friend to come, taking time off from work just to get on top of things. Maybe your work, if you have the ability to take time off, is not as important as getting on top of things. How long would it really take? Look at it realistically, and then just see a shimmering light ahead of you. See all those boxes and papers and clothes and things you don't need anymore, haven't used for 6 months. That's a good benchmark if you haven't used it for 6 months. It's time for it to go to someone else. With love, let it go. And if you have to do it in pieces, it's okay too. And envision yourself on top of everything, free and clear of anything that's undone, free and clear of anything unfinished, free and clear of unresolved issues in your consciousness. You don't need them. Liberated from anything you've imposed on yourself, liberated from the tethers that bind you to things of your own creation that you don't need, that don't support you, that don't help you, that don't move you forward into your dreams. And what are your dreams? What do you see for yourself? What kind of person would you like to be? What kind of person are you naturally in your essence? And what's holding you back? Is there one thing and moved out? And the dreams of your heart come flooding in. And they're blessed. They're blessed in the light of holiness, of God, of spirit, of the source, of that which is greater than ourselves, which can bless all things. And this blessing comes right into our bodies, our minds, our emotions, our unconscious, subconscious, whatever that may be, and into our dreams, our destiny. And even our destiny, we ask for completion, that we can live in our lives liberated, illuminated, enlightened, and free. Then truly can we be of service to ourselves and others. Then we are even more of a place of upliftment for our planet, our communities, our relationships. And find your breath. And bring your presence, your consciousness back into this room. And when you're ready, you can come back, open your eyes, or drift off to sleep, depending what time it is. Thank you for joining me. I needed this. I hope it was helpful for you. And if you're in a process of cleaning things up or want to be, you can just watch this meditation. Give yourself 33 days. That's the magic number for changing things and instilling it. It's a thought to consider. Namaste. See you next time.